This message is to my 4 daughters. Listen carefully, for I, your father, will speak the truth always, for I am truth in spirit. There's secrets about your mother I've been holding in for years that I most let go. For as you know, I have been away many years now. Honestly, it's not by choice, never have been. Yes, your mother have been intentionally and maliciously using the system with her narcissistic abuse on a judicial weaponizing dummy mission. There were and still is many lies told about me. Really doesn't matter what anyone say or thinks. I don't care. There's something you must know. Sadly, it must be done this way. Your mother and the cult she sold out to been trying for years to block me as well as hurt me in many ways. I would say they had no idea who I was in spirit and the strength hidden within, but they knew. I was targeted. Open your mind back in time, for I will share nothing but the truth. Your father was born in Bronx, New York. I grew up in a rough environment, exposed to much early, especially violence. I was born a fighter, yet more a protector. From age 14, I was protecting everyone around me I cared for. Once a man came banging at the project's door, angry about an altercation me and his son had. He was very upset, wanting to get physical. At the time my mother was single, I was the man of the home. When he came banging, knocking, yelling in my mother's face, I was standing right next to her. I stepped inside, went to the kitchen, and grabbed a big steak knife, tucked it, came back, stood right next to her, saying not a word. Waiting for the man to jump. One wrong physical move, I would have took his life. From age 14, I fought many battles, jumped by a whole school, yet standing. Cut on my face, didn't realize until home in a mirror. Many times I've seen my mother abusively beat my sisters, dragging them by their hair, slapping across the face, and more. I put an end to it, jumping in the middle, telling her all that ends. I broke up many fights with her and Ted, yet he never put his hands on her, even though he would be the one bleeding in the end. I beat up 7 people for my siblings, pulled guns, almost taking life multiple times. I saved a so-called brother life once from his face being smashed in with a sledgehammer. I say so-called, for he hate me with a passion. He is gay with AIDS, married to a whole other man. First and only time I was beat by my father was when he lied and told him I tried to rape a girl that liked me. He caught us kissing, made her feel guilty, tried to get her to lie. Brothers always been jealous of me, comparing and competing, yet never coming close. I protected and fought all their battles, never comparing or competing with any. When I became homeless, without, they were all happy, never been a support. They will be shamed in the end as well. Back then I had a really bad temper. When I lost it, no one could control me. My father would call my name multiple times to calm me down. I can still hear his voice in such a way, kinda like a reminder, a place I refused to ever visit. I was never violent towards anyone, only those that wanted to harm others around, yet no one posed a threat to me directly. I started boxing preteen at Gleason Gym in Brooklyn, New York, with dreams of being the best ever world champ. I was prepared to fight Golden Gloves, one day sparring a guy. I heard him. This wasn't the first encounter I had spiritually, but it was the first of many times hearing clearly in spirit. I was convicted as spirit told me my fight isn't with my brother or sister, but it will be life. That day forth, all the desire I had to be world champ died. Same time was like an invisible portal opened up, changing my view. Everything became more intense, martial, spiritual. I left the Bronx around 19 to stay with father and other siblings, never really fitting in. I tried high school again, had only 1 year to complete to graduate, still kicked out. They said students and teachers were afraid of me, yet I barely went and kept to myself. One of my brothers had beef with a head gang member of the school brother. They wanted to jump him. After I wiled out on the whole school, I was kicked out. I went to Job Corps, took up the trade masonry, great at it. Soon got kicked out for fighting, put an African that was twice my size in the hospital for putting his hands on me. Though it may be hard hard to believe with all I've told you. I have always been in spirit from day one. Second time I went to Job Corp determined to complete masonry, I met your mother. I kept to myself, she seen me around as I ran the campus shadow boxed and trained few other students. Didn't know her much. Things got physical second day. She told me weeks later she was pregnant and I promised to be present. Before that I got a girl pregnant few years back, dogged her to have an abortion to keep it secret. I got convicted by spirit and promised to be responsible and never do that again, so when she told me that, I took responsibility, no question. As time came near for her to give birth, she went to stay with her father in Pennsylvania. I stood back to complete trade school and advanced training. She didn't like her father much because he was super old. He was her grandmother ex-lover that took advantage of her mother at 14, giving birth to her. It's a fact that I moved away from family and the environment I was brought up in when I started having children. I promised myself to always be present and protect and shield from what I was exposed to. I also didn't want a broken home. Wasn't my idea to get married. I loved you for so much that I would go through anything to protect you and be there. 12 years straight I did this until your mother became dark, bitter, and sold her soul. She was raped back in her country on her way from school. She tried to commit suicide after was in the hospital. Her mother and grandmother decided to send her to America to stay with her dad. She didn't like him, so went to Job Corp to stay away. That's how I met her. I didn't know she had some serious mental issues she was dealing with. I also didn't know what happened to her until years later in our marriage when I realized her behavior and mental got worse. She lied about everything. She was also violent and verbally abusive, mean-spirited. I was never in love with her because her heart was dark. Truth is, I was so in love with you, that's why I bought you everything you wanted. There for every birth, wrapping, kissing, holding. There from the very beginning. Never beat or yelled at you for nothing but love. We played watching movies every night, games, much fun. I did masonry and drove tractor trailers 12 straight years, no break, to provide for you and be there. Same time I hated the relationship with your mother. As I grew in spirit, we really grew apart. She grew in her flesh, greed, lust, and desire for material things and worldly matters. We were total opposites. The grace I received in spirit I covered and gave you for. She wanted to take it away. She started lying about everything, lusting. She had a sexual demon within she was hiding, dealing with because of what she suffered. She didn't want that which was pure good in spirit. When I slept, she stood over watching me plotting. When I left for work, she got sneaky. I gave her everything and never received anything from her. She was greedy and selfish, as well as violent, bitter in spirit. Word I wanted out. One day I was reading script and spirit appeared, say, you will be separated from your daughters for some time. I cried like a baby, questioning why. Told me there was a work for me to do, questioning me in return, do you love them more than I accept. 1 year later, me coming home from work, you four running to the door yelling, daddy, open arms. You four always lit up when I came home, making it all worth it. You four all said at the same time, daddy, we want to wash your feet. Your four gathered around, all trying to do the most. We eat dinner, watch a movie, and that was the last day before Judas, your mother, did her dirt. I came home early without telling her, caught her being sneaky, was done, told her I was leaving for good and I was taking you four with me. She got crazy violent, trying to stop me from leaving. Did everything, striking, holding, yelling. I just left. She called the cops, said many lies to stop me from leaving with you four. She started working with demonic cult, Pickens County KKK. Once they got in and seen how we were living and who I was, they couldn't let go. Your mom sold out. They're working with the cult to frame me, make me out to be something I'm not. She threatened me many times, telling me she was going to destroy me. She hated the spirit of truth and purity. She wanted everything that was dark, dirty, perverted, and willing to sacrifice it all for it, even you four. They needed to shut me out completely, trying to frame me, made up lies, tried to lock me up. She wanted to play victim when she was the villain. Her and my mother worked together to poison me, take my life. She did everything trying to get restraining orders, used the system to lock me up with the support of the demonic cult. Leaving you four behind was the hardest thing ever. I left the state to get away, knowing they were trying to frame me. Found myself in a bathroom on the floor, weeping with a gun to my head, ready to end it all until Spirit Divine came to me again, stopping me, giving me a promise, changing my name and likeness. I am not the man I once was. Truth is, your mom thinks it's all her plan when it's always been divine plan. Truly, your mom made another false police report after she was caught cheating with stepbrother. He's no kin to me. He, my mother, and your mother tried using graveyard dirt, voodoo dolls, and everything else to fight against me. Really, it's never been about me. They were all fight Spirit Divine. All this time, there's no change within her. Last time I heard from you four was years ago, when she would put each of you on the phone as each say, "I love Daddy. I miss you, Daddy," then she would hang up. She tried guilt tripping. She tried everything she could to get under my skin while working with the cult. They wanted a reaction so they could lock me and support their scheme lies. I'm sure your mom tired to do everything to erase me out your memory, told many lies as she told me she would. Bet she even tried to teach you to be whores and hate your father. Truth is, she lied, and everything she told you was a lie. She used the system to keep us apart. She neglected you for trying to hurt me. She hurt you for took from you, robbed you, lied to you. Sure, she used you to support her selfish greed until this day. When you side with her, you side with the devil, deceiver, lies, darkness. Teach you to hate your father, the only one who ever truly loved you until this day. I miss you dearly and look forward to the day to be a part of your life again. Your mom will do anything she can to block you from having that, because she was rejected and blocked by the divine. Her biggest thing was she didn't want you four to have another woman being a better mother to you. Yet she tried and could never replace the love I have for you. She is dirty, bitter, and angry, and she lies about everything. Unfortunately, the system is designed to support Jezebel and destroy the innocent, especially good fathers that want to be a part of their children's life. How can I not love that which comes from me? For you are me in spirit, be not deceived. The system is flawed. Now you know the truth. Your mother kept you four away, using the system to target me because of who I am in spirit, and to cover her dirt and lies, taking away from us both what they can never return. Fuck her and the corrupt system. My advice to you is completely turn on her, as she has turned on you, hurting you for selling her soul. Let no one lie and control you. Think for yourself. Social is a default monopoly piece for you to use in commerce, that which makes you federal property, state ward, corporate slave. Fuck the system. It's dirty and rigged for narcissistic devils to use at will to harm spirit light beings. May the divine judge them beyond their cruelty. Your pastor, a lie, false religious leaders work for the government. Your school system institutions are all a lie. You must wake up, free yourself from all darkness, lies. Follow me, and the trail laid out in spirit. For me and the divine are one. For I am the one called anointed and risen in spirit. All others are deceivers. Play not the game, believe not the lies, and cast Jezebel to the dogs, for she doesn't love you. She only loves her greed flesh. Can only imagine all she exposed and put you through, probably begging you to keep quiet. You don't have to accept any of it, and if any of you are in any danger, don't fear, not one bit. I don't need to say, but all who come against and do any harm will pay. There's nothing I wouldn't do to protect you, know that. You must do what you must to protect each other and yourself. Don't put anyone before yourself, even if it's Jezebel, your mother Judas. I don't hate her at all, I just expose the hate she has and hide she isn't good, never will be. Just know I am always here anytime you need me. Kept you away to hide the truth, now the whole world knows.